welcome to my channel. So this video is all about hair. So as you can see, I am natural, and a couple weeks ago I saw that one of my roommates from college actually posted a challenge called Grow Them Inches. And so this challenge basically wants you to grow as many hair inches as you can in 2019. You guys can probably hear that. So those are the cats that I adopted since my last video. Just so you know, they're 8 months old, and they're very cute, but they are very needy, just normal. And they're very playful. So right now they're playing with each other under the door. Because you know, what else should cats do? So you might hear them meowing throughout the video. One of them really loves my attention, in which case she just screams at me all day long. But if I separate myself from her, she'll be even more anxious. Henceforth, you might see her or hear her. She's fine. She's fine. Alright. So, basically in this video, I'm going to go over the challenge, the new products I bought, and then go over this hair situation that I have on my head. So the challenge of Grow Them Inches is a challenge for 2019. So this challenge is for 2019, basically again to grow your hair some inches. In which case there are 4 rules to this year-long challenge. The first rule, you must wash and or condition your hair at least once a week, possibly twice a week, which is probably going to be the hardest rule for me to follow ever because I wash my hair like once a month. And so washing it once a week is going to definitely be a huge challenge for me. And I already recognize I'm probably going to fail at this whole year. However, if I can at least get a couple months in and then fall off the wagon and then get back on the wagon, that's still way better than nothing. And so that's kind of my goal for this year. But also in washing your hair once a week, you also must use protective styles as often as possible. Which means that you need to keep styling your hair for basically a full week. Wash, restyle for a full week, wash, restyle. So basically you're going to have your hair protected for a full year. Rule number 2, you cannot use heat, which, that's kind of understandable and pretty okay for me. I typically use heat like once a year, and so that's probably okay. Again, I'm probably fine with that. But heat includes things like flat irons, curling irons, blow dryers, except for minimal heat when setting your style. So if you feel like you're not going to get a good set, you're welcome to use minimal heat with your blow dryer. Number 3, or a hooded dryer, also hooded dryers. Number 3, no permanent dyes. This one I think I'm going to be well okay with because the place I work does not really allow you to dye your hair crazy colors. And if I were to dye my hair, I want crazy colors. Therefore, I will not dye my hair. But they do allow rinses, so those temporary rinses are okay, just nothing permanent. And number 4, the last one, you're only allowed 3 trims a year. This one, again, I should be okay with. I do trim my own hair. Don't tell a hairstylist I trim my own hair. And I also just trimmed it, so I should be fine for at least 6 months because I kind of do it when I feel like it, not necessarily on a schedule. So those are the 4 rules for the year 2019 of this Grow Them Inches challenge. And that's it. So let's move on to the products. So to get ready for this challenge, I did buy a couple products. So those of you who have seen my other video, I have at least one out there, I do use Donna Marie pretty regularly, and I really love her collection because A, it's meant for me, and it's made by a person who looks like me, so it's kind of why I love her. So it's black owned and natural, and so I'm going to go over products that I use from her kind of consistently, and then I also bought a couple of new ones. So let's start with the Old Habits. This is not Donna Marie, but because I wash my hair only like once a month, I need a stronger shampoo, at least for that first poo, to get that dirt off my head. So I use a coconut milk shampoo. I only use it for the first one, again, just to release that dirt. After that, I move on to Donna Marie with their, they have a conditioning or a moisturizing shampoo, which I really love because it gets my hair really clean, but it also moisturizes. So if I use the first shampoo more than once, my hair feels exactly like straw. But if I use Donna Marie as well, it feels really light and really bouncy, so kind of like I conditioned it already. Next thing I use from her line is the Super Detangling Conditioner. Again, I really love it. It helps me detangle my hair in the shower, which again is a super plus because I can detangle and condition all at once. Now to the things I bought. I bought 2 deep conditioners, I bought a leave-in conditioner, and I bought a styling gel. I'm gonna go over just the conditioners that I bought because other ones will come later in the video. So the one that I'm probably gonna use today on my hair is the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. This one I think I'm gonna use because this right now is my pre-week. This is the week I set myself up for success. So for next week, I'm gonna start doing that washing once a week. So fingers crossed this works. But I do feel like this is gonna get my hair that revitalized it needs. You'll see why in a second. I'm gonna take my hair out of this puff. And I used Shea Moisture before, and I was okay with it. I wasn't like in love with it, but I think it does a lot of good for other people. So I'm gonna try it again. So fingers crossed. And then going back to what I used also in college, which was the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. I used this when I was transitioning, and I really, really loved it. I don't know if it was because I was transitioning or because I don't remember what it was like, but I remember really loving this brand and loving this product, so we'll try it again and see how it works. I'll probably use this guy a little later on in the month once my hair's already got that moisture already in it. And then I do plan on doing a protein treatment once a month, and I love the idea of making my own because you can use mayonnaise, eggs, olive oil, sometimes honey, any type of coconut oil or oils, like especially olive oil, coconut oil, argan oil, whatever like that, or Greek yogurt. So I might try one of those. I'll probably have a video about that. If I make one, I'll make a video of it. So you can see what I use for my protein treatment. So yeah, now moving on to the hair. Let me explain that Tucson, where I live, is very, very dry. So I thought it would be a lovely thing to straighten my hair. And so I prepped myself up to straighten my hair this one week, but it happened to be the week it was going to rain in Tucson, which is hilarious because right now it's probably 0% humidity, but 2 weeks ago it was 100%. So I blow dried my hair, I washed it, blow dried it, and then I got really, really lazy. So I stuck some flexi rods in it and called it a day. And never since then, I never went back. So I never actually straightened my hair with a flat iron, just blow dried it, and then put it in a ponytail for about 2 weeks straight. This is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna take the scrunchie down, but as you can see, there is no definition left in my hair. So it is just one big puff. There is no definition in sight. It is just frizz upon breakage upon frizz. So yeah, that's my hair right now. Which is why I'm doing this kind of pre-week, because I think starting out with this is not going to be a really good mindset for this challenge. So we're going to start kind of a week behind, but that's okay. But to give you some length ideas, so kind of starting out behind the ear here. So if you look, right there's my collarbone, and there's where my hair stops. So I'm about at collarbone length, which is not bad for being about 3 years natural, but it definitely could be a lot longer, I do think, which is why I'm going to try this challenge. Because I fluctuate between, I want my hair to be longer, take care of it, and shave it all off. So, pretty natural. Just so you can see another bit of my hair. So, from above the ear, again, collarbone is here. That is where my hair stops. So it's a little bit longer than a collarbone if I were to straighten it out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, again, not a huge problem. I do want it to be a little longer. So we'll see how this works. Because if my hair grows an average of ½ inch a year, I could grow 6 inches in 1 year, which would be a huge amount to grow. I basically double my hair length, which would be awesome. If I can get like 3 inches or even 2 inches, I'm gonna be happy because I want my hair to kind of get that length. So yeah, fingers crossed. Again, this is just the pre-week. Hopefully after this I'll have at least one video a month or every other month. Detailing my progress and how I've been doing, and maybe talking about the styles I use, because also a part of this journey for me is learning protective styles. So I have probably 5 styles, which was 1 the puff, 2 the twist, which that turns into a twist out, and then I will do some halo braids. But I have 4 styles that I use regularly. 5th style is just walk out the door with my hair just in an afro, which I love to go to work like that. Like whatever, I don't care. So I have 5 styles, and none of them are very protective. I have 2 are protective. In which case, I want to learn some more, so hopefully I'll have some videos on that as well. But we'll see, because this could be a journey for me as well. So, I'm going to hop in the shower. I'm going to use probably that deep treatment mask along with my non-green products, and then I'll come back and show you what my hair will look like for the next week. Alright, see you in a bit. I'm back. So, what I did was I did the wash twice, then I used the deep conditioner. So what I did was I hopped out the shower, Just kind of smoothed it over my head and then did a couple big parts to get in the root area and in the middle there, and then popped a plastic bag on my head because I don't have a shower cap, and then my satin cap to keep some of the heat in, and sat for about 30 to 45 minutes. And then after that, I hopped back in the shower, rinsed it out with some lukewarm to cold water. And I actually didn't condition after that, so I thought this conditioner worked really well with my hair, and I think it already had the moisture it needed. Plus, I used cold water to kind of close the follicles and pores of my hair. So, didn't think the next step was needed. And then I finished it with the leave-in I mentioned kind of earlier. This is the third product I bought, and it is a intensive hydration leave-in milk from Also Shea Moisture. And first of all, I love this. The smell is amazing because I find that a lot of black products smell overly fruity, and this one smells very like earthy, almost like bamboo-y. I can't even describe it, but I love it. So honestly, even if this didn't work for my hair, I'd probably still use it just for the smell. That's how much I love this smell. Anyway, but so far I think it works really well. I've used it already once. And I think it's worked okay with giving my hair moisture, but we'll see. So basically, again, finished it with that leave-in. Did a bit of a finger detangle, so the curls are a little bit not as curly as they were. But are you ready for this reveal? So think back to what my hair was before, and look at what it is now. So, as you can see, curls are popping back to life, which I love to see after using heat, because we all know the damages of heat sometimes. But I really like it so far. I think my hair is very soft, really bouncy. One thing I love I can do is I can move my hair with the wind, or if I make my own wind. So the curls are able to move, they're not going to stay still, which I think is really great. I do think after this I want to do a protein treatment. I think, if I remember correctly, I haven't done one in probably months. I would barter at least 6 months. Because I don't remember the last time I bought a protein treatment. So probably 3 to 6 months was my last protein treatment. As you can see, my hair probably needs it. So that's probably my next step, but I think having this kind of deep condition and a wash before I start this challenge, I think is really gonna help in kind of lifting my spirits and just trying to, dig in deep for the next 52 weeks. So that's exciting. 52 weeks of this, guys. So yeah, so as you can see, hair is actually doing really, really well. My next step is probably gonna braid it up, just to keep that moisture in overnight. Because while I do have a satin cap, I'm very, very bad about using it. So definitely gonna have to work on that as well. So I think my plan for the next 52 weeks, which is crazy to think about, is Wednesday wash day, since Wednesday I'm off of work, and then hopefully a Sunday refresh, because again with that satin cap I might not keep my hairstyles as long as I should. So probably deep condition Wednesday, regular condition Sundays, or probably just water. Water probably works really well. So probably just a water rinse and refresh, and we shall go from there. So hope you guys join me for the next video. It'll probably be a protein treatment, since you can see my hair could use a little bit more protein. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, hanging out for me this last like 10 to 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned some, interesting things. I have no idea. But if you have any ideas down below for like protective styles, products, all of that, leave it down below in the comments. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, thanks for being here with me on this journey. So hope to see y'all next time.